More involved and a lot of big ball carries, and this is the guy. He's opposite number, Parise.
Well, do you think that Chabal's probably gone out there to do a job on Parise?
I think that's the first call of the coach to go.
What would that have been?
I think it's a bit of a toss of a coin sometimes.
Flip of the coin job?
Absolutely, yeah. It's all a bit of mind games as well on the way through. Who gets the home game, who gets the away strip, but
maybe a bit of superstition too. But
tell me, Gordon,
the Italians, they lost 24-16 to Wales last time out, and then 13-11 to the Irish in their first game. The England match a bit of an aberration.
Okay, as we mentioned, minute silence for victims of the Japanese earthquake. Let's quickly go to Rome now as we get set for game one of the doubleheader. First of two games tonight here on ESPN RBS Six Nations Rugby.
L'inno d'Italia.
Plenty of passion, as ever, from the Italians, rousing stuff. Luciano Oquera, ready to get us underway. Playing his rugby in France, as so many of this Italian side do. 8 of them in all. It matters. Dug out, but not fetched nicely by Semenzato, but the French are offside, right in front of the sticks.
Great start by Italy. Sergio Parise, the number 8, one of the best players in the world. Castrogiovanni there, obviously put the pressure on. You saw Parise got right to Tranduc, and there was Dusatois, the French captain, coming offside, and here's an easy kick for Bergamasco.
No trouble at all. Winning his 80th cap today. Feeds it on to Rougerie. Clark is waiting. Plenty of Italian cover, then the chip in field. Clark still going. Clark for the try!
Lots of things, but that was Rougerie giving it to Vincent Clark. It was in a foot race between him and Canale, and he went in for the try. We could just see a nice chip here by Clark. He knew he had the pace in Canale, and the ball bounced up lovely. There it was, nice touchdown.
And it's just missed.
Morgan Parra. But you see that when the referee's saying to Semenzato to put the ball straight in the way. As soon as they engaged, they put the ball in, and Italy were under pressure immediately. Now you have to allow the scrum to be stationary first.
This no bother for French setup. France 8-3 in front then. Up towards that 22. Castrogiovanni. Massi. Big hit coming in from Nale. O'Kara, a little ponderous. Garcia caught stuttering and almost stationary. Little injection of pace here from Canale. Canale's going strong. They have the advantage here, the Italians. They will have the penalty. Castrogiovanni pops it out for O'Kara. This is looking promising. Oh, the interception again. Tranduk waiting for it. And they'll come back for what should be 3 straightforward points.
Yeah, so, good play there.
He really is one of those old campaigners that Nick Mallett has been able to rely upon over the last 3 years or so. And here's Bergamasco. Two from two for Mirko Bergamasco, and 2 points the difference.
When you've got a 50% success rate before this game, you want your first 2 penalties to be as close as they have been for Bergamasco. 100% so far. Nice easy one there. And at 8-6 it's game on. Even though France in the last 10 minutes looked like they were going to pull away, fair play to Italy, they've come back into it.
Tranduk with the steepling restart, and this is Festuccia, the hooker. Half time with the French leading by 8 points to 6. Andy, your thoughts?
Well, in many ways this last phase of play summed up the game. Tranduk hasn't really had a great half. A bad pass by Rougerie, a little bit of a knee in the back there by Bergamasco, but one bit of inspiration, if you like, by Vincent Clerc to score the try, that the only try of the first half. And it's been very scrappy, it's been very physical, but you'd expect. Very physical, very scrappy, not huge, not fantastic quality, but this is a full-on test match.
Vincent Clerc with the only try of the match so far. Para on target with 1 penalty to 2 from Mirko Bergamasco.
The second half in Rome. Stadio Flaminio in Rome. Alistair Aiken, Andy Nicol, your commentators. 8-6 in favour of France. Half time here in the first game of our doubleheader of RBS Six Nations.
France into double figures at the start of this second half.
At this.
Bonaire makes good yardage, and the ball comes quickly out from Para to Tranduk. A little bit of magic from Tranduk, and away for Para. Magic from the halfbacks. France had their second try.
Absolutely magic by the halfbacks, because they got out of jail so much there, because they were isolated so many times. But look at the number of white shirts. They cannot be happy, Italy, with that. But Tranduk back inside, and a great finish by Morgan Para. Tranduk gets the offload, and Para, fantastic finish. Great try.
First 5-pointer, and now a very straightforward conversion. Through it goes, and suddenly that cushion looks rather comfortable.
Yeah, it was, and that's what they needed. But this is the end. Look at all the white shirts, as I say. Good offload to Para under the sticks.
Tranduk, the architect of the try, just prepared to try something different, have a little dart, and when you're in that kind of attacking position, why on earth not? Found himself thrust into the limelight in this Six Nations campaign, having leapfrogged Canavosio. Started at Twickenham when Canavosio was complaining of fatigue, and of course with Eduardo Gori injured in that opening game, that was his chance. Here is Bergamasco to cut the deficit. not the distance.
If Italy are going to get back into this game.
A couple of changes been made as well, this time to the French lineup with Thion and Aeronautica onto the field in place of Nale and Chabal. So the back row and the second row bolstered. Italian thoughts resting with this man though. Across the face of the posts. And there you have illustrated why Italy need a proven quality goal kicker.
Yeah, and what it does to France now is in the last 23 minutes they know that they can give away penalties, and the likelihood is they're not going to concede any points. So yeah, very damaging.
Canale, suggestion of a forward pass, it's been allowed to go through. Zani gets it away and cutting in field. Oh, and Garcia was there waiting for it. Here they come though, and they have it through Andrea Massi. Just for a minute, it looked as if Italy had butchered their try-scoring opportunity, but great work from Benvenuti, continued the move, and Andrea Massi has the try.
He certainly deserved that, the full-back, been outstanding. You're right, Zani, I thought, great play there, and I thought if he could have offloaded this to Garcia, he was in. He thought he might have botched it, but no defence on the blind side there by France, and Massi takes it in. Great play there by Benvenuti, doesn't offload it, but good play by Zemzato, the scrum half as well, and Massi takes it round. No Ashton splash dive there, under control, under pressure. Here's where we thought the offload might happen, it didn't, but he recycled it. Zemzato take it down the blind side, Massi goes in. Good try.
Nick Mallet having words with his skipper as well on the touchline, desperate to get messages through to the rest of the Italian side, and a big kick once more from Mirko Bergamasco, only 5 metres in from touch. He's missed the last two. He's much happier with that one. Well, of the three, Andy, that was the toughest of the lot.
It was, but technically he got it right. He got the contact right, and it sailed through, and that was a good kick. You know, 18-6, I thought France had this game absolutely sewn up, but at 18-13 now, it is absolutely game on.
And the French runners are called back here for being in front of Francois Tranduc at the restart. That's very basic.
Oh, very basic, and just, you know, this is what just when he's a wee bit nervy, that's the last thing he wanted to happen. He's only got a minute. He must be getting close to the minute to make the kick.
Is he going to be timed out? Fabulous for Italy. Absolutely essential, you feel, if they're to go on and complete the job, that Bergamasco retains those kicking boots. 2 points now, the difference between these two sides.
Now we'll see what this French side's all about. They went in front of the kicker from the last kick-off. Will they concentrate this time? Can France turn the tide? Because there's an atmosphere here at Stadio Flaminio now, and the Italians have got their heads up, and they're really going for this game now.
Tranduc. So a big kick here for Morgan Parra. Anxiety for those on the bench. Now this would really settle the nerves. Well, it's got the distance, and it's over. That is a terrific kick from Morgan Parra. Zani has it for Italy. And this is Burton trying to keep the Italians in touch here. That's through the middle.
He's obviously learned from his previous mistake because it was almost identical position. It just drifted in front of the post there. He got the angles absolutely right. Ball off and watch this. Boucher, let that go out. Let that go out. And then he stands and waits for Bergamasco to come, take the ball, literally gives it, gift wrap to him for the quick throw in to Zemanzato that's resulted in now a penalty with what, 5.5 minutes to go for Italy to take
Straw poll of the 33,000 inside the Stadio Flaminio at the start of play, that they could possibly have dreamt that that might be the case.
It's exactly the same as the conversion from Mazzi that he got.
5 from 7 so far today from Mirko Bergamasco. You will tell from the roar whether this bisects the posts. Oh yes it is! Sensational stuff from Mirko Bergamasco. The technique might not be that of Johnny Wilkinson, but the heart is one of a lion, and the Italians have their noses in front.
That's bottled, that's it. Can they close this game out? 4.5 minutes, Italy. Can you beat France for the first time?
Bite those fingernails. The Italians are close, so close. Again, it's a solid scrum from the French. Parise looking up from the tail. Aronaudici collects. He's dragged down. Dark blue shirts pile over. Medar is looking for it.
Game over.
The referee is blowing the whistle. Who would have thought it? The biggest win in Italian rugby history. The most famous of days in Rome. The Grand Slam champions have been toppled. And have a look at the joy spreading itself all around the Stadio Flaminio.
Is sport not just fantastic that it can provide pictures that we've just seen of Italy going absolutely mad with this victory? Nick Mallett, what a victory for that man. But fair play, Italy were outstanding to come back into that game having been 18-6 down and to turn it around like that. Look at the scenes.
With real gusto. And the celebrations will last long beyond this evening, you feel. A life-giving victory to the Italians, a life-giving and certainly contract-assuring victory, you feel, for Nick Mallett.
Well, I mean, it's just outstanding for Italy. They've beaten Scotland here, they've beaten Italy, they've beaten Wales here. They've not really come close to beating France whatsoever. We've talked about the average of the points in the last few years. So, an outstanding turnaround, and Sergi Parise, absolutely fantastic, as all of them were.
Well, the celebrations are only just beginning. Full time here in Rome, believe this if you will. Italy 22, France 21.